Good morning, Greater Latrobe. From the WCAT-TV studio, I'm Zoe Pavada alongside Gianna Lewis.
Coming up in today's show, a representative from the service academies will be here today. Our Broadcast 1 students feature another student spotlight, and we have your 3-day forecast. All this and more on your WCAT-TV news.
A representative from the service academies will be here today during both blocks of GL time in C106 to discuss opportunities with the armed forces. Students in grades 9 through 11 are invited to attend. The service academies include the Merchant Marine Academy, the Naval Academy, the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, the Air Force Academy, and the Coast Guard Academy. Students who are selected for a service academy attend college for free and receive a bachelor's degree as well as graduate as a commissions officer in the military. Any questions, please contact Mrs. Yetter. Attention seniors, anyone who had Dr. Bump for Introduction to Career Pathways in 7th or 8th grade, it is now time to pick up your career and personality collages that you made the first few days of class. Stop by her room H104 to pick up your collage and say hi. She can't wait to see you.
Attention current seniors, submit your community service hours from this current school year for a chance to win $200 from the Challenge Program. If you would like a chance to win this award, please see the form that was emailed to you Tuesday, May 7th. If you have any questions, contact Mrs. Yetter. The Exploring Hispanic Foods classes are hosting their annual Food Truck Fiesta event on May 8th in the CSC during lunch and GL time. If you join us for food, 12 Spanish-speaking countries. Tickets for food will be available for purchase at the door. Contact Mrs. Donahue with any questions.
All 9th, 10th, and 11th grade students are asked to check their email today for a link to the 2024-2025 Student Council Representative Election ballot. Please take the time to vote for students to represent your class. The ballot will close at 2:55 p.m. today. Let's get a check on the weather. We go to Coco Toscano for your 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today we have a high of 80 with a low of 55 with sunny skies. Tomorrow expect cloudy skies with a high of 84 and a low of 53. Lastly, on Saturday, expect a high of 74 with a low of 59 with rain. That's your 3-day forecast. Thanks, and back to you.
Students interested in a career in accounting are welcome to attend a guest speaker presented by a Latrobe alum and current St. Vincent accounting major, Madison Rozewski, on Friday, May 3rd during Block B of GL time in the library. All students are welcome to attend. This event is in Flex Time Manager.
We go to Brianna Vesley for an update on our Wildcat sports teams.
Good morning, Wildcats. Last night, the softball team made a comeback against GCC 14-5. The baseball team fell off on the road 6-5 against Bell Vernon. The girls lacrosse team fell to Penn Trafford 16-4. Lastly, the boys lacrosse team won against Cannon Mac 11-10. Reporter Luke Willishell spoke to Leo Joseph after the game.
Leo, exciting ending there in the overtime, 10-10. Talk me through the last couple seconds of the game.
Just trying to score, it's overtime, sudden death. One goal wins it all. So, I don't know, when we got that ground ball, we were just fighting for it, trying to get the dub, and we ended up working out.
Thank you.
Today, the track team is on the road for an invitational at Norwin. Girls lacrosse heads to York for a game at 4. The baseball team heads to Altoona Curve Park to take on Bedford at 5:30. Boys lacrosse faces South Fayette on Rossi at 7. And lastly, the boys volleyball team is on the road to take on Mars at 7:30. The track team has had a history of success, and this year's athletes want to keep that tradition going. Here's reporter Danny Noonan with the story.
Track is a high-impact sport, and there's a lot of intense training that you don't see. Some athletes put in work outside their sport to prepare for the season. During the track season, the team is still putting in work. They do workouts in the pool and are in the weight room.
On Saturdays, we do recovery in the pool and we lift. And during the weekday, we go with our specific coaches and they take us through whatever workout they have planned for us.
Some track players have goals in mind, like to qualify for states and win states.
Personal goals are to break the school record in the 100 and win Whitfields in the 100 and qualify for states in the 100 and 200.
Stretching and preparing the legs is a key essential before competing in a race.
So before a race, I stretch out my legs. I'll heat my legs with a heating pad, then I'm pretty much good to go.
Being a track athlete takes a lot of hard work and dedication. Reporting from WCAT-TV News, I'm Danny Noon.
Thanks, Danny. That's all for local sports. We go to Luke Willishow with your national sports.
Thanks, Brianna. Yesterday, the Pirates lost to the Oakland Athletics 4-0. In the NHL, the Dallas Stars defeated the Vegas Golden Knights 3-2 to take a 3-2 lead in the series. And the Edmonton Oilers advanced to the second round with a win over the LA Kings. In the NBA, the Boston Celtics beat the Miami Heat to advance to the second round of the playoffs. And the Dallas Mavericks soundly defeated the LA Clippers to take a 3-2 series lead. Tonight, the Boston Bruins and Toronto Maple Leafs face off in Game 6 with the Bruins up 3-2 in the series. That's all for national sports. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Luke. Any girl interested in playing girls golf in the fall should sign up in the athletic office. Also, there will be a mandatory meeting for any current 9th, 10th, and 11th grade student interested in trying out for the girl golf team on Wednesday, May 8th during the first half of GL time in room 207. Information about tryouts and the summer schedule will be given at this time.
Arnold Palmer Regional Airport is hosting an open house on May 4th for the general public. This event is designed to open the world of aviation up to new pilots and students. Laurel Highlands Aeronautical Academy, St. Vincent College, and CCBC will be in attendance to promote aviation opportunities, including $75 discovery flights for up to 3 people, free breakfast, and the chance to speak to instructors and professors about aviation careers. Please call 724-539-4533 to register for this event. Applications are now being accepted for the Leadership Westmoreland Youth Academy from June 17th to the 21st at the Westmoreland Conservation District. This 5-day program is designed to introduce participants to the leadership concepts and provide interaction with local business, government, and community leaders. Students currently in grades 9 through 11 are eligible to attend. Please see Mrs. Yetter or your guidance counselor for application information. Applications are due by May 13th. There is a $175 tuition fee which covers meals and materials.
We'll be back after this message.
Celebrate our senior high school lunch heroes this Friday. Take the time to thank Laura, Robin, Lucy, Jamie, Kim, Carrie, and Debbie for preparing meals for you today and every day. If you are taking the digital SATs here with us on Saturday, please make sure to check your email and complete the exam setup on the device that you will use on test day. The doors will open at 7:45 a.m. and you need to have your admissions ticket, photo ID, and your testing device. Calculators, snacks, pens, and pencils are also allowed. Please see Mrs. Albright with any issues prior to leaving school on Friday. Do not wait until the last minute to set up your device.
Next, we have some insider information on what it is like to be a part of the High Post. Here's reporter Brooke Call with today's Student Spotlight.
Corey McHenry has been a staff writer for the High Post all year. She enjoys what she does and thinks it is a good way to be involved in her school and local community.
I like being in the know of what's going on and sharing other people's stories with the school.
There is an in-depth process the writers go through each time to ensure they write clean and accurate stories.
Okay, so we start by brainstorming ideas, and then we set up an interview, have the interview, write the story, and then we have a peer review, and then we revise it before publishing it.
This process requires a lot of creativity and collaboration to develop story ideas.
As a class, we talk about the current events going on in our school and what's important, and then we can also go to our editor or teacher to get ideas.
For certain stories, there is some outside input required to make the student body feel heard and to make the stories a reflection of how students feel.
So we collect the students' responses on little white papers called voice boxes, and then we do that to get a mass opinion about something, and then we insert the quotes into our story.
There are many benefits for High Post, whether or not you want to pursue a journalism career.
I think High Post helps with communication skills, with doing all the interviews, and then I also think it's helping everyone become a better writer.
Corey's dedication to the High Post will help prepare her to become a great writer and more confident in her storytelling abilities. Her work does not go unnoticed, and she's on a path to success.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of WCAT TV News. Have a great day, Latrobe.
Go Wildcats.